Okay, so you're really gonna like this one. Daily Maverick has shut down for 24 hours on the 15th of April 2024. Without journalism, our democracy and economy will break down. Journalism helped save South Africa. Now we need your help. Guys, you're gonna wanna see how South Africa reacted to this one. Let's get into it.
Issues of vibrators.
To make sure that we leave no unturned and stone.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so let's see. Daily Maverick shuts down for 24 hours. And something tells me that if they didn't put out this post or have this on their website for that day, nobody would have known. But I think what's even more interesting and laughable is the way that South Africans reacted to this news. Now, here's one example of someone going to X and saying, the Daily Maverick, with 574,000 followers on this here platform, cannot scrape together even 1,000 likes in solidarity with its tantrum. Makes you think. So you can see there, they have well over 500,000, close to 600,000 followers, and the post they put out, didn't get much traction. But possibly an even better comment was this one. To be clear, the Daily Maverick is propaganda, not journalism, but let's deal with their false claim quickly. They propped up Ramaphosa and the ANC, lied about COVID to scare people, promote socialism, platform evil. Our democracy and economy is objectively worse because of the Daily Maverick. Richard Pollack, who I think is a journalist that belongs to the Daily Maverick. I'm not sure if he's a free agent or he solely works with the Daily Maverick, but either way, his articles are always on the Daily Maverick, and this is what he had to say. 24 hours of darkness. I know. I just wanted you to see what he said because the comments that came afterwards were really great. Take this one, for example. Oh no, how are we going to live without this top quality journalism? And these are all the headlines from Daily Maverick that might be a bit questionable. F white people is an appropriate expression of black pain. Dear white South Africa commentariat, put away your outrage. The unbearable lightness of being white in South Africa. The unbearable whiteness of being... Yeah, that's fantastic journalism right there. And I think this was another epic X post. So weird, it's almost as if people don't want to read your super insightful and thought-provoking takes anymore. Richard Pollack saying, what wine pairs with white? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. And underneath Richard's little post about the Daily Maverick, you had guys like the Kifness. Can I send a box of doesnt to pair with your desperation? Nice little callback there. But there were further comments like this one. When you have to tell people you're offline because nobody noticed. Go woke, go broke, Shem. And this one was a GIF. It's this GIF. Oh no! Anyways, no one will notice and fewer will care. Pretty much exactly what happened. Don't threaten us with a good time. Make it permanent. And I could go on and on and on with the amount of people that just didn't really care. But I have left a link in the description if you guys want to see that post for yourself and go into the comment section and see for yourself just how much people really didn't care. And what's even more interesting is I found this article on IOL that says Daily Maverick 24-hour shutdown, a stunt to fill their coffers. Now, what's interesting in this article is this part. While its public appeal claimed to campaign for every legitimate newsroom in the country that needs public and corporate support, the Maverick appeared to use the funding drive to only fill its own coffers. So they claim that the entire country needs to band together to save journalism. All of them. IOL, News 24, Daily Maverick, we're all in trouble, but guys, only fund us. Just fund us. We're the ones, like, they need it too, but we need it more. The website yesterday urged private individuals to purchase subscriptions of 75, 150, and 200 Rand per month and businesses could contribute through annual sponsorships, grants, and tax-deductible donations. The Cape Argus asked the Maverick if the company was indeed in a financial crisis. Cape Argus requested copies of its financial statements. Maverick was also asked again to disclose its full list of funders. A spokesperson referred queries to the frequently asked questions attached at the bottom of the release. However, the relevant information was not available there. They claim that they're in a financial crisis, but they don't want to prove that they're in a financial crisis. I guess we should just take their word for it. Again, go woke, go broke. And some people will argue that the reason why Daily Maverick isn't doing too well is because of its ties with the Stellenbosch Mafia, apparently. And apparently it has links to the Oppenheimer family.
Yeah, right.
But that doesn't make sense, because if it did have ties with that, then it wouldn't be in a financial crisis. But these are just red herrings. At the end of the day, the reason why corporate media isn't doing too well, the reason why journalism isn't doing too well, is because journalism or corporate media no longer just give you facts. They want you to look at a story through a specific pair of goggles, usually race goggles. And quite frankly, the audience that you're trying to write to or report to are getting fed up of it. At least people in South Africa have had enough of it. Because right now, South African people are worried about how they're going to put food on their table. Unemployment rate is still extraordinarily high. Crime rate is through the roof. And while we haven't had load shedding in a while, we all know that come after election day, it's probably going to hit us hard, because they just announced that they've reshuffled the schedules at Eskom and there's a stage 16. Now, if load shedding was getting better, why would they be preparing for stage 16? Journalism is not what it used to be. There's an alternative form of journalism being born right now on social media, and that's where a lot of people are getting their news from. Audiences are getting smarter, and corporate media does not want to acknowledge that. Instead, they want to try and shove narratives down their throats and tell them to shut up and accept it. And in doing that, have ironically shot themselves in the foot. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, did you notice the Daily Maverick had a shutdown? And what do you think of corporate media in today's society? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on it. Also subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way, and share this video far and wide. Please also, if you really enjoyed what I do on this channel, then please consider becoming a member to this channel. You get a lot of great perks, including seeing these episodes first before anybody else. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Your newsflash is in.
Macaroni biscuits from World War II. So during the turn of the 40s, there was this strange trend of people putting disturbing ingredients into dinner biscuits. Whether it was the product of wartime rations, personal taste, or consanguineous marriage remains a mystery. First step is to cook a half cup of macaroni. Fire! Meanwhile, our dry ingredients are 2 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, teaspoon of salt, plus 5 teaspoons of baking powder. God damn. This is the Josh Groban treatment. You can fire these from a mortar. Y'all got me making ballistic biscuits. Strain! Wet ingredients are 3 tablespoons of melted shortening, a cup of moo juice, 1/8 and the macaroni. Combine the two, mix. Boop. We got the muffin biscuits. Half hour at 400. Oh boy! Woo. What? Oh, there's something wrong here. There seems to be macaroni in my biscuit. Precisely what you think it would be. Feels like brains.